Okay, so day one we've seen that what we are going to cover in this web development, that is what HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, some bootstrap framework, and after completion this course, so you can become a UI developer. UI means user interface. Okay, front end developer or UX developer you can say. And if you learn the backend development, so server side programming language, which is used to retain the business logic and having the database also, so we can become a backend developer. Okay, so we simply say the front end and backend developer. Okay, we have the two sides. So every web application have the front end as well as back end. Okay, not every, but sometime there may be the static applications. Okay, because the web application may be the static or sometimes the dynamic. Okay, static page means what? Whenever we are going to open the any application or any website, okay, and in that website there is a no any dynamic fields are available, then we can say this is the static page. Okay, so there is a no something, it's only the data is showing. Okay, something you can say displaying the data only. Okay, so this is what static, sorry, this is dynamic. Okay, you can say this is dynamic because you are going to uh, allow to enter the data. Okay, so this is what dynamic page, right? This is what dynamic page, because you are going to allow to you are going to allow to enter the some data. Okay, so this is about dynamic, and this is what a static page something, it's only to display the data, that is showing that to display the data, that is what a static page, right? So we have the dynamic web application and static web application, and we can say nowadays the web application having the some 2 to 3 pages are dynamic, and lot of pages are, all pages are static, just 2 or 3 pages are dynamic. Okay, so we are going to learn here HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap. Okay, sorry, we are going to learn this one, and Angular JS, React JS, and so on. These are what UI developer. Okay, once you completed this course, so you can become a UI developer. So HTML, CSS, JavaScript is the basic for the any web application. Okay, as a foundation course you can say, for the developing the any web application, this is a foundation course. So you can see the any web application, you can open the any web application which is written into the front end is written in the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, so there is a no any application that is means we can say the 90% are which is written in the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. This is all are the basics. Okay, so you can see the web page source, here is also the HTML. Okay, HTML is very basic programming, means it's a very scripting. It is used to design the web page. Okay, you can see this is also the HTML. Okay, HTML and CSS and JavaScript. Okay, this is for the front end designing. Whatever you are showing here, this is what front end. Okay, this is what front end. It displaying the some images. Okay, they're displaying the some buttons, label, text field. Okay, these all are the front end. Okay, backend means what? Whenever you are writing the some code, okay, business logic, so you are entering here something. Okay, and now whenever I'm going to return here laptop any query, so then I'm going to click on the search. That means there is some coding which is written in the background, and it is dynamically search out here. So this is what the code is written in background. Okay, this is known as backend developer. So backend developer has written the some logic whenever you entering the some keywords, and you're going to search this one, so it is taking the data from server. Okay, it's taking the data from server, and it's going to display the result from the server. Okay, so these the results are displaying from server. Okay, after giving this query, right? So this is written in the backend developers. Okay, and this is what displaying everything, that is what it is written in the front end. Okay, so we are going to learn here the front end development. So we are going to learn how to design the web application. So each and every max website are done in the HTML. HTML is the basic for all web applications. Okay, all website.
So by next month, I'm gonna be writing my HTML website.
Yes, correct. The within the 1 month
Just
you
pictures and
you
everything.
yes, you will have your own website. within the 1 month. So you can display the picture, you can display the text, you can display the links here with the this one. So you can create this one, okay, within 1 month after learning this one. Okay, yes,
Oh,
definitely. So but that images will display, but the for a database concept you need to first of all HTML CSS JavaScript for the front end designing, and
yes.
for the dynamically entering the data that will be stored to the database, so you have to learn the uh, server side programming language, that is Java, means Java advanced Java, Java means advanced Java, then Spring Boot or PHP, Python, everything. Okay, so we are learning only core Java in our uh, or
Selenium.
Selenium. Yeah, so that is important. But later, if after learning the Java, after learning the Selenium, you are familiar, you are very good in the writing the coding for web application. Right now, you know HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, for the front end, you know Selenium, you know the core Java. Then, if you want to become a Java developer, then what is your next step? You have to learn the advanced Java. Okay, if you learn the advanced Java, so you become a Java developer. And if you know the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, also you know the Selenium. So you are going to become a full stack developer. Okay, so you are going to become a full stack developer. So the technology or the learning never get fails. Okay, so you
Never stop.
never waste and never stop. Okay, so it is not going to be waste, because each and every the new technology you are learning, that is very beneficial as a tester, as a developer. Whatever you are the tester or you are the developer, that it doesn't matter, because but you are working in the industry. Okay, in IT industry,
Oh,
that is the matter only. Whatever you are the tester or developer, that it doesn't matter, but you can also help to the developer, and the developer can also help to the tester. Okay, tester can also help in the coding in the developer. Okay, because if you know the coding, right, and they can also, your manager can also give the other development task as a, for the tester, no problem. Okay, so if you know the multiple skill set, that is very beneficial. And these things are very very foundation. Okay, if you know the HTML and CSS JavaScript very well, so you can do the automation testing as well as manual testing very well. Okay, if you know as a learning as a manual testing basic on that one, you are writing the just 2 or 20 to 10 to 15 test cases. But if you know the HTML, CSS, JavaScript and all those things, so you can write more test cases, because you will cover the more scenarios. For the same scenario, you can cover the more test cases. Okay, as per the understanding of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And that's so this is very important for the automation testing. So you are going to very familiar with the web application, because we are going to test only web application. Okay, so that is very important. So displaying this one, that is what static. Okay, and we are going to entering here, and now it is displaying, it is taking the data from server and it is displaying here, that is what dynamic. Okay, dynamically data are showing here, so that is what dynamic website. Okay, so there this is like a desktop static website and dynamic websites like this. Okay, and now uh, so this we are going to see, and can open any web application in the browser, because we are opening in the browser, that is web application. Okay, this is the front end is completely written in HTML. You can see here the Google. Okay, HTML. Okay, you can see this website, Google website, that is also in the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, and the last class I have also shown you the Facebook. I have removed something, CSS, that I have shown you. Yes, for HTML Facebook, sorry, for Facebook page I have removed HTML. I have removed some CSS content, that I have shown to you or not in the first class.
uh, the CSS. You mean
Ah,
the like you click
yes, yes,
checking on.
yes, I have shown you. Okay,
Yes, like you read to the inspect.
yeah, yes, I have shown you. If I removed HTML, CSS component, so how it will look like, right? So why CSS is important? That is what customization, makeup. HTML is the body, CSS is the makeup. Okay, JavaScript is providing the something validation. Now let us see what is HTML. HTML is what? Hypertext markup language. It's not a language, it's a scripting, it's a hypertext markup. Okay, so it is used to for a representation of data. Okay, what is the use of this HTML? Representation of data. Okay, this is for the UI, user interface designing. That is what, for example, sign up form, login form, registration form, search form. Okay, so you can go through here. So this is what one form. Okay, this is the form or not? This is form, and we are displaying the some component here. That is what text field. Then again text field and button. Login is the button, right? Yes, this is the form. So to represent the data in the web page, this is the use of HTML. Okay, to represent the data, okay, the fields in the HTML in the web, on the web page, this is use of HTML, right? So now we can see here, just I am going to save as, okay, as a notepad only. If you have only notepad, you can try with the notepad only. Okay, so here this is what all files I am showing, and I am just writing here the first dot html. Okay, we are not started at coding. Okay, after the 3 to 4 days we are going to start actual coding. Example number 1, example number 2. Okay, I am just giving the information about html, css, javascript. Okay, just the information I am giving. I am not started at I am not started it. Okay, programming. So our first program is example 1, example 2. That way I'm going to start with the 2 to 3 days. After the 2 to 3 days, means after the 2 or 3 sessions, because the theoretical things are very important to learn first. Okay, then we're going to start. But it's the theoretical means I'm going to show you everything as a practically. Okay, so I'm going to show you everything as a practically. Okay, so here I'm shown as a first. What happened here? Okay, so just remove here. This is HTML, and just I am writing here what HTML, HTML. Okay, this close tag, and here I am writing here something input. Okay, the tag base. Okay, input type is equal to what? Text field. Okay, input type is equal to text field. Now you can see the how the web page is showing here. Okay, where is that our web page which have I already saved here? CSI classes, and okay, and this is what first. Okay, let us open this page directly with the browser. Okay, so the web page, it is use HTML with execute in the browser. Okay, so you can see the text field is displaying here, right? You can see the text field is displaying, and you can allow to enter some data. Okay, so this is what the text field I have displayed here. Okay, and you can see this is what extension is, what html or htm. Okay, you can give the html or htm, and you can see the path here. Okay, in the d drive something classes, web development, and there is a one file. The file name is what? First.html. Okay, and you can write the html code in the notepad. Okay, that I will explain everything. Just understand the concept right now. Okay, you have to just understand the concept right now. You have to just understand the concept. Okay, we are not going to start it the coding. We have 4 to 5 uh, session to
Classes.
classes. Again 4 to 5
Yeah, no
session.
problem.
Yeah, okay, I am just explaining you. So this is text field, and I want to display here the some label. Okay, so we have the one label tag. So I'm writing here, enter your name. Okay, here, so that is for what? Understanding to the people. Okay, this is just understanding what you should have to write here, right? So just I am giving here the text. Okay, And now just refresh so that you can see, enter your name here and you can allow. So suppose I want to display the button here. Okay, suppose I want to display the button here, then we have something button. Okay, so button, then you can write here the value is equal to, I want to click button, suppose, okay, click. Okay, this is whatever I am writing here, this is HTML component. Okay, then you can see the refresh just. Okay, you can see here the button, but it's not showing the displaying. Okay, so what we need to write here, the button is equal to value click, I have written here, right? And but it's not showing the button. Okay, so what you need to do, input type is equal to button. Okay, this is the right syntax, and now you can display, you can refresh and okay, so click here the button, but nothing is going to be happen. Okay, this is just HTML is only for designing the web page. Right now, are you getting my point about the HTML? Okay, suppose this I want in the new line, so I have the BR tag. Okay, so what is the use of HTML? It is only used to display the component of web page.
Display.
Yeah, designing of the web page, right? So now I want to display the image. You can also display the image. Okay, so input type. Now I want to display here text field. Okay, BR is for the break line. Input type is equal to text field, but I want to display here some label. Okay, label to view what is that one. Okay, so enter your name here, or you can write enter your password here, something. Okay, right? So now it's our text field and you can display. Okay, so okay, I'm again using the BR tag. Okay, then refresh. Okay, something you can give here the space. Yeah, only one space will accept it. Okay, so now just click. Okay, so you are entering something and you enter your password is displaying here, so we have different field here. Instead of the text field, you can use the password. Okay, so that it will be encrypted. Okay, so now you can enter here and you can enter here, so this is encrypted, right? And then you can click on the button. Okay, so this is what the component are displaying. Okay, so this is what components are displaying. This is what HTML. Okay, this is HTML component. What are the HTML? This is label, then text field, password and button. This is what HTML component. Are you getting my point? This is HTML. But what is the use of CSS? Okay, what is the use of CSS? See, HTML is what? Data representation, UI designing. Okay, we can create a login form,
CSS.
registration. Yeah, then what is CSS?
Cascading style.
Yes, so we are going to give here the cascading style. It is used to change the look and feel of web page. Okay, look and feel of the web page. Now we can see here look and feel. So by default, what is the color of this button? By default, gray color, right?
Is gray, yes.
Gray by default is the gray. So if you want to customize the color of button, so then we can use here the what, CSS. Okay, so we can use here the CSS. So now I am writing here the style sheet. Okay, whenever there is a style word, whenever there is a style word, we can say this is what, CSS. Okay, whenever there is a style word, that means it's a CSS. Okay, see here view page source, and now you can see whenever we are getting here the CSS or style, or you can say the something style sheet. Okay, that is what CSS. Whenever you are going to, you are able to see here the CSS or style sheet, that is what CSS. Okay, they are going to make the separate files. So see here the style. Yes, nav bar, that is style. Style means what? We are customizing the item, we are going to making the look and feel better. Okay, and right now how this button is displaying, and now I am going to applying the CSS, that is what makeup. Okay, this is what after the makeup how it is look like. So I am just giving the styling to the button. Okay, so the color something blue. Okay, let's see how it's look like first. Okay, this is different syntax. Now I am applying here the CSS. Okay, so we can see the font color get changed as a blue, right? Font color get changed as a blue. Now I want to change uh, background color. Okay, so I want to change here the background color. Okay, so here I'm going to give here the sir br. Okay, br is used for the break the line, means new line. Okay, so here is the new line, right? Again I am giving to br here, br tag. Okay, so that everything will be covered step by step. Don't worry about all stacks. Okay, you are not started it. You have not started it. Okay, I think this required here. Okay, so how this button is look like? It's not look like good. Okay, so what I am going to do here, I am just customizing the button. So here I am going to customize color. Then I am writing here the background hyphen color. Okay, so the background color I am giving here just green. Okay, and now refresh and see the background color, and here the foreground color I am giving here the white. Okay, so now it's customizes or not. Okay, but color that I have given white, white. Okay, background color is green, right? And you can make the size also. Okay, you can increase the size. Okay, so we have something the different. Okay, so suppose width 5 pixel, GST height. Width I am giving here something 20 pixel, and GST height giving 5 pixel. Okay, oh my god, it's very less. Okay, so the 50 and 10. WIDTH. Width and height I am using 30 pixel. Okay, so and now I am just increasing here the width. What I am doing here, customization. Okay, here is what I am doing, customization. This is what
Yes.
CSS. This is the use of CSS. Okay, and now you can see how it is look like. I can also change the color. You can increase the size. Okay, and you can the font.
So like to increase the width is like how you put a 330 50 px.
Pixel. Then suppose
Oh, that's like the whole page.
not
You
for the
just
whole
this
page.
for the
I
whole
have
click
written only for
just
the
for the click
button. This is
for
only
the
for
click button.
button. Yes, for the only click button I have written. Okay. So font size I am going to increase here something 30 pixel. Okay, now this is what CSS. Okay, this is what the CSS. Before the that one, how what it is displaying, this is only HTML. Okay, I have shown only HTML page. Okay, and after applying the CSS, it is change the look and feel, right? It have changed the look and feel. Okay, so this is what HTML. Then after that, I'm clicking here, so it's displaying the something blue border color. See here. So to display the elements, the HTML is used. Okay, this is also one image. Okay, you can see this is image. To displaying the element on the web page, to use that is what it's using the HTML. And if you want to customize, that means you want to do the blue color. Okay, font change. Okay, this button having the blue color and this button having the green color. That means it's the CSS. Got it? So what I did here, just I have applied here the CSS. How to write CSS using the style set. Okay, style. Whenever there is a style, that is one I am applied here CSS. Okay, first HTML comes in the market, then for the look and feel, we make the better for the style. Okay, we use here what style sheet. Okay, CSS, right? So this is what CSS. Now what is JavaScript then? Because these three are the front end technology. So JavaScript is provide what? It's a backend for the HTML and JavaScript. Sorry, it's a HTML for, it's a backend for HTML and CSS. Okay, it's provide a logical support for the client validation. Okay, this is for what? Client validation. So now suppose, and this is written in the script tag. Okay, HTML JavaScript is written in the script tag. Okay, script, right? Suppose we want to give the sometimes the validation. So I'm writing here, suppose alert message. Okay, alert script. Okay, just alert. Okay, it's a just a alert function, and you can this Siri here, are you available? Yes, are you displaying this one? Yeah, message here, and in very website you will see this message. Okay, whenever the we are going to open the any application or website, so you will get here the some scripting message, right? Like a pop-up. Yes, right?
Yes.
So this is what pop-up message, this is what scripting. Okay, that is JavaScript. Okay, first displaying and then clicking. So now suppose I want to write a code. This is only for the front end validation. Okay, not for the back end. Back end is not going to interacting with the database. So just I am going to write here one code. Okay, so to click on this button and it will display something. Okay, so I am writing here some function. Okay, don't take any tension about this one. Okay, we are going to cover everything. Okay, just function one,
Oh,
and here alert message I am writing alert. Uh, Thanks for clicking here. Okay, and now whenever I am going to click on this button, I want to display this message. So I am writing here code one on click. Okay. Okay, so now just refresh this page and click here, so it will displaying for thanks for clicking here. Okay, if you click on here, so it displaying what? Click on thanks for clicking here. Okay, so this is what JavaScript. Okay, what we are given in the JavaScript, we provide a something functionality. Okay, after clicking what should be happen, right? So this one I have written in the script. Okay, are you getting my point? So JavaScript is only for providing the functionality in the front end. Okay, it's a client side validation for the front end. Okay, Just click on here and it displaying the some text. Thanks for clicking here. Okay. So the front end. Okay, what are the front end technologies? HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So I have shown you the JavaScript. Okay. This is what HTML tags. The components are displaying HTML. The button is also the HTML. And to customize the button, we use here the CSS. Okay, style. It is used for what? Color white, background color is green, width, height. For the button, I have changed. Customize, I have button. So that is what CSS is. It is for the look and feel. We are going to make up. Okay, and we can provide here the validation support. Okay, by using this one script. Okay, what is the script? That is what JavaScript. So JavaScript is the technology. It is used to for providing the validation for the HTML and HTML and CSS. JavaScript is for only providing the validation for HTML and CSS. Okay, it is for the validation, right? So like this is what validation is provided. Okay, so JavaScript is the backend for HTML and CSS, and it's provided logical support or the client validations. Client means front end. Okay, client means front end. So I am using the web browser, so I am the client. Okay, I am using the web browser, that means I am the client, right? Okay, this is what client side. The browser is work in the client side. So it can become HTML, UI, UX developer, web developer, right? And full stack development means what? You know all these three technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Then you know one of the Angular or React.js. Then one of the framework, WordPress or something. So then with the server side technologies. Okay, this is what front end. Okay, this is what front end, and this is server side Node.js. Servlet means Java. Okay, JSP means Java. Okay, ASP.NET, PHP, Python, and Mun stack is what? MongoDB, Express.js, React.js, N for Node.js. Okay, min stack and mun stack. That is what? Full stack. A stand for here Angular. Okay, so min stack developer and mun stack developer having the boom in the market also, because these all are the JavaScript. Okay, these are the JavaScript base. Okay, you can say the min stack full stack developer, mun stack full stack developer, but base is from here. Okay, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. If you know the JavaScript, then you can become an expert in the JavaScript. Once you get started learning, then you will get the each and everything simultaneously. Okay, so now in the last class I have shown you the FB page, right? This one. Okay, just I am going to remove here the code, and one more time I am going to show you. Okay, so this is what live page. See, this is what live page, and you can see the Amazon page also, and you can see the in the Amazon page the web element are displayed using the HTML. Okay, every page, that is every web page are using the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and they are using here the script. Okay, for JavaScript. Okay, you can see the some type of front end coding here, and then you can see here the style for the CSS. Okay, just I am going to search here. Okay, style, you can see the style sheet. Okay, you can see the style sheet, that is what CSS. So every web page that uses HTML, CSS, JavaScript, every web application uses the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, throughout the internet, right? So this is what main web application, our Facebook. And now I am going to click on the view page source. Okay, I am going to show you what is the difference between the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Just I am going to copy that one, and you can open in the notepad. Okay, just copy the code and I am going to paste in the notepad. Okay, this is notepad, and I have given the name as what? I have saved this page as a new fb.html. Okay, so new fb.html. So let me see that one. Where is our page? New, that is on uh, desktop. Okay, so this is what new fb.html. Okay, so I have saved this one. I'm going to save this one, and just I'm going to open that page. Okay, new fb, right? And how it is displaying, let us see how it is displaying. Okay, and you can see this page is available in my laptop, not in live. Okay, so to open the web page in from our computer, so there is no required the internet connection. Okay, no required internet connection. Am I getting, are you getting my point? Okay, the internet connection is not required if you made your HTML pages. Okay, but if you deploy your HTML pages on the server, means in the internet, then you require the internet connections. So this is my local computer is available. Okay, what is the page name is newab.html, and what is the code is available there? Okay, which code is available there? This one, a Facebook page. So you can copy the front end code of the any web page. Okay, you can copy the front end code, but you will not get the back end code. Okay, the logic which is written, you will not get the uh, okay, you will not get. Okay, so you can copy the front end code from the any website. Okay, you can copy this, you can copy, no problem. Okay, so now we have copied that one, and just I am going to remove the CSS. Okay, if you remove the CSS from this page, so how it will be look like? Okay, just for removing the CSS. Okay, so let us click on the style sheet. Okay, let's find a style sheet for the CSS, and whenever you get any CSS style sheet, then you can remove this one. Okay, I'm just removing here. So now refresh this page and see here how it is look like. Okay, so just I'm going to remove, and this is original HTML page is displaying here. Okay, so are you getting here what is the color of here the login button, what is the color of here the create new button? Okay, this is what different things, right? What I have removed here, CSS. Okay, I have removed here the CSS style sheet, means I have removed a what makeup. Okay, so you will see here the HTML page. Okay, you will see here the original HTML component. Again, I am going to remove. Okay, so you can check here this one. Okay, after removing this one CSS, how it will be look like? That's why the CSS is very that is important for customization look and feel. Okay, it will good for the look and feel. Now it is, see here we are going to see here the original button. Yes, are you getting here the original button now? This is our original HTML component or not? Yes, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, right. This is our original button HTML component. So what I did, I have removed the CSS. Okay, so after removing the CSS, how it will be look like? Okay, again you can remove this one, and now see whatever I am doing the changes, that is in my local computer, not in the server. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this is what original HTML page of the Facebook it will look like. Original HTML page. If I remove the CSS from this page, okay, this is our original FB page. Okay, again you can remove CSS style sheet CSS. Okay, now you can see that I have removed from the CSS everything. Okay, so this is our original HTML page. Okay, you can see the login button, it's the original HTML component. Just I have removed all this look and feel, means makeup I have removed. This is original, and I have this is removed. This is applying the CSS, and this is without CSS. Okay, this is with makeup, and this is without makeup. Okay, this is without makeup, right? So this is the difference between HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If you want to see something funny images about the HTML, JavaScript, and CSS, so just go to the Google and you can write here the funny images for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, let's see here, understand here. Okay, can see here some images. Okay, this is good image Okay, you can see what is HTML, this one. Okay, what is JavaScript? The all these veins are interconnected with each other, that is flowing the blood. Okay, and CSS is what? Look and feel, right? Yes, are you getting? Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so you can see this
The
image.
HTML is like a skeleton.
Yeah, JavaScript flow.
JavaScript like a veins.
Yeah, that is flowing the blood.
And CSS like you're dressed up.
Ah, correct. So this is what HTML says as JavaScript. Okay, this is all are for the website, right? This is for the website. You can see some funny image here, HTML, then HTML plus CSS, and HTML CSS with JavaScript, like this. Okay, this is something funny. Okay, and you have to just understand
Right.
about
Now
this
it makes sense. You cannot
one.
forget.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, you stay in your mind.
HTML plus CSS, HTML CSS plus JavaScript, synchro.
There's another one when the guy wanted to go from the door when they hold him back. But it's
Ha.
a Java. He wanna go between HTML and Python and Python and they hold him back in the middle.
Yeah.
It's like an Indian song. It's like they're
Hmm.
going to a party or something
Hmm.
like that. And
Indian.
they're holding on the door.
Yeah, yeah, that is famous,
It's like
famous.
a meme.
HTML, HTML, CSS, HTML, CSS plus JavaScript. Okay, but you got that is important.
Yeah.
The point should be important. Okay, so this is what HTML, head, body, HTML with CSS, appearance, look and feel, and HTML, CSS, presentation layer, and this is what action layer. Okay, responsive, and you can see the JavaScript is not available here, I think. Yes, JavaScript. Need something, okay, and JavaScript.
Super.
Yeah. So this is about HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, and before that one we have only the HTML. Okay, because in older day we was only the HTML, so we already shown the world first website. This is completely written in the HTML. Okay, that was completely written in HTML. The world first website, which is completely written in HTML. Let's see. And then we are going to start our theoretical means, important portions. Okay, after two
Like
three
the first
session.
one.
Yeah.
Important portion.
Yes. First of all, just we need to give some overviews about what is HTML, what we are going to learn here. Okay, so Sir Berners-Lee, Tim Berners-Lee, okay, is the founder of this HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, because if he were connecting each other, because he's developed the World Wide Web WWW protocol. Okay, using this
Wow.
protocol we are connected with each other. Okay, this is very important, and this is what simple
Super.
website, world first website is has only the links. Okay, this is only the links. You can see the hyperlinks only. It displaying there is a no image. Okay, there is a no image. It displaying only the links.
Oh,
Okay,
that's the first website, right?
yeah, it's a world first website. Okay, so here we start our net. Okay, so you can become UI developer, front end developer. Okay, they are having the min stack and mun stack. Lot of front end technologies available, but basic for the all this front end is HTML, CSS, JavaScript is the basic. Okay, it is the foundation, and then you can go for the Bootstrap framework. After learning that one, you can go for the Angular or React JS. Okay, this is also the high library: Angular, JavaScript, and React JS. Okay, this is most popular framework. Okay, Angular or React. So if you know the Angular JS, you can become an Angular JS developer. If you know the React JS, you also become a React JS developer. Okay, separate job. UI developer is a separate job. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. React developer is a separate job. Angular JS is a separate job. Or you can become a full stack with one stack and min stack. Or apart from that one, you can become a different developer. No problem. Okay. So now let us start about what is network. Okay. What is internet? Yes. So network means what? Collection of computer that is which is interlinked with each other. That is called the network. So that means the more computers are get connected with each other, and there we are going to share the some data. Okay. So the world first network name is what? ARPANET. Okay. No one will ask you in the interviews. No one will ask you in the interview. Just it is only for understanding. Okay. This is just a history of our networking and web designing. Okay. So ARPANET means Advanced Research Project Agency Network. And the world first protocol in the IT industry is what? FTP, means file transfer protocol. By using the FTP, we are going to transfer the files. Okay. So and now the intranet is comes in the market. Okay. Intranet means what? Within the organization. Okay. Only the one website is going to open particular university, right? This website is not going to open for all. Though only this website is open in the that within the organization, that is known as intranet. Okay, are you getting my point? Intranet means the application which is used to open only the within the organization, within the university, within the organization, within the company, because these websites are restricted to open from the other sources. Okay, but it is only openable within the organization. Okay, so this is what intranet. And internet means what? You can access the any application throughout the world from any device. Okay, so intranets and internet are very important. Network means the number of computer or computer connected with each other and we are sharing the data. Okay, but what was the disadvantage for the networking? If you the one you are living in USA, I am living in India. So I want to take the data from your computer. So it will take the lot of cable to connect with each other. So that's why the internet comes in the market. So we are going to connect it wireless and we can share the data and we can transfer the files through the internet. Okay. Intranet means within the organization. Okay. We can transfer the data and the particular website will be open within that organization. That is what intranet. Internet means what? We can access throughout the world through the internet. Okay, so internet is stand for what? It's a international networking. Internet stand for, okay, it's a international networking. So in the international networking, the word intern, okay, enter means here from the international it's taken the inter, and from networking it's taking the net. That is what the name is become a internet. Are you getting my point? This is what internet. I hope the first time you have got this idea about the internet.
Yes, I got it now.
Yeah. So anyone say internet, 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 but how the word is come the internet? This is about
They
the,
used to call it advanced
yeah. So
research
yes,
process.
yeah. So this is what in network computer get connected with each other. We are furling the sending the data. What are the limitations? We cannot make the cable with the 1 million 1 million miles, right? So that we are going to making as a internet, so wireless connections. Okay, So intranet sits, we are going to open the particular website or transfer the file within the organization. For example, XYZ company is working, so only the employee of that company can open the website and transfer the file, but we are not having the access to open, right? But internet is what anyone can enter, okay, from the throughout the world. And this internet means that is stand for the international networking. That means we are going to making the network with international, okay. That is what international networking, okay. So this is international network, means we can communicate with the internationally from the any computer, any in country which having the internet connections, right? When it is invented in 1990, the internet is what network of the connected computers, right? But it is remotely, and no company owns the internet. That is very very important. I think in the USA there is a free internet, right? Public internet is very free in the USA. Yes. Do you have free internet there?
No, no, no.
You have to pay.
Now you have to pay, yes.
Yes. So see here, whenever
You will go to cafe with that, but then you buy coffee.
okay, yes, yes. So, uh, for that one, when it is comes in
Yeah.
the market, so you know the internet.
Like when you go to McDonald's,
Yes, yes. Then they you have to pay something. You have to take. Then you can access their Wi-Fi. So the internet is actually no one is no companies own the internet. Okay, and there is a no cost for the internet. It's a completely free, right?
mm,
It's a completely free. Then I will tell you what how it's free and how it is paid. So it's a completely free means what internet is free. If you launch the satellite, okay, so for everyone will get the internet free, right? And why the service provider is taking the charge of the internet from your side? Because they have to maintain, you know, from the ocean, they have maintained the cables, okay, for connecting one point to the another point, right? The internet cable means the fiber optic cables are uh, interconnected through the ocean, okay. So they have to maintain the maintenance, and one company is one of the company that maintain the fiber optic cable that is connected through the ocean
so
to
what
the each
happened?
country, and the other one take the maintenance cost for that one. So that's why you have to pay for the internet for the maintenance. Through the ocean it is connected fiber optic cable to the each country. And then we have the something called what network provider which is come to your home. Then we have the towers, from the towers wire to wireless, okay. So for to maintain that cable connection and everything, so we have to pay. So that's why now the internet is not free, but it actually internet is free, right? So all these networks, fiber optic cable, how you are connected with each other by using, because of the fiber network, fiber optic cable, okay, which is connected from the ocean.